Hello, this is Lias again from pkiaas.io. Today's video will be a brief demonstration of the site's support for the ACME protocol, which is used for automated certificate issuance and renewal. So we'll just go ahead and get logged in. And for this demonstration, I'm going to use an existing certificate authority, the one here called the YouTube Demo CA. If you don't have a certificate authority set up, I will leave a link in the description to our Getting Started video. But now that we've got our CA selected, I'll choose ACME and go to Policies. And you'll see a couple tips here that'll pop up if you haven't created any policies yet. We'll choose Create, and we'll just give it any name we want. And for the template, this will be the template that will be used to sign the certificate requests that are submitted using the ACME protocol. And the template controls key usage, extended key usage, and other properties related to that certificate. Here where we see approved domains, if you put any domains in here, when the ACME request is submitted, there will be no HTTP or DNS authorization required for those domains. And in this case, I'm just going to choose pkiaas.io, and we're going to use the web server template. All right, after that's created, we need to create provisioning URLs, which are also contain sort of a secret in that URL that during the ACME registration process will associate the ACME client with this policy. So we'll go ahead and click there, and we want to create this new provisioning URL. And this allowed use count restricts this provisioning URL to a limited number of ACME registrations. In this case, we're just going to use one, and we'll give it whichever name we like and create it. So there are some sample commands here that can be used with certbot, but in this case, we're actually going to use an ACME client called acme.sh. So I'm just going to capture this URL because it is used as sort of a secret for our ACME account registration. All right, and you want to make sure you copy this and put it somewhere safely, because after you close this screen, you won't be able to see it again. And from here, we've got everything set up to be able to issue our certificates, and we're going to jump to a shell and actually do the installation of the acme.sh ACME client. So I'll also leave a link to these commands that I'm using to do this installation. All right, so installation is done, and this is the first command we're going to use. We're specifying the URL that we got previously, and we're asking the client to register an account, and we're sending it an email. All right, so after that registration is complete, we should see this uses remaining thing go down to 0. And this secret can't actually be used, or this provisioning URL can't be used again to do any other registrations. But what that did is associate an account with this policy. And if we'd like, it's completely safe to just come in here and delete this provisioning URL, because this client will remain associated with this policy. All right, now that we have that account registered, we'll use this second command to actually request our certificate. And you'll see that we're requesting pkiaas.io and www.pkiaas.io, both of which are set up in our policy for automatic approval as a pre-approved domain. We're going to leave that way and submit this command. All right, so we have a prompt here that says, please install SOCAT tools first. This happens if you choose the standalone option. So we'll just do apt-y install SOCAT. And we'll try that one more time. All right, and there is the successful certificate issuance. And we should see here that we have a new order on this policy. There it is. And if we look at our issued certificates, we can see the one that we issued right there. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button And for more videos and news from pkiaas.io, don't forget to subscribe.